6 harsh realities about life that people often ignore or deny. If you're watching this, chances are you're seeking some truth about the world we live in. But be warned, the truths we're about to explore may not be easy to accept. As the great philosopher Aristotle once said, it is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Life is beautiful, but it can also be brutal. And while we all want to believe in a fairy tale ending, the reality is often far from it. Let's dive in and explore some of the harsh realities about life that people often ignore or deny. Reality 1. Life is not fair. No matter how much we wish it were, life doesn't always play by the rules. Bad things happen to good people, and good things happen to bad people. The universe doesn't owe us anything, and we need to learn to accept that. As the writer George Orwell once said, all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. Reality 2. You will face challenges in life. No matter who you are, where you come from, or what you do, life will throw curveballs your way. Whether it's a health issue, financial setback, or personal loss, you will be tested. And how you respond to these challenges will determine your character. The American writer Maya Angelou once said, "I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it." Life is full of ups and downs, and challenges are a part of that journey. But it's important to remember that challenges can also make us stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Reality 3. You are responsible for your own happiness. As the Dalai Lama once said, happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. We can't always control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond to it. While we often look for happiness in external sources, the truth is that happiness comes from within. You can't rely on someone else to make you happy, nor can you blame anyone else for your unhappiness. Reality 4. Time is limited. The writer Annie Dillard once said, "How we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives." Time is a finite resource, and none of us knows how much of it we have left. It's important to make the most of every moment, and live a life that feels meaningful and fulfilling. Reality 5. You will experience loss. Whether it's the loss of a loved one, a job, or a dream, loss is an inevitable part of life. It can be painful, and it can feel like the end of the world. As the British author C.S. Lewis once said, "Grief is like a long valley, a winding valley where any bend may reveal a totally new landscape." Loss is an inevitable part of life, and it can be painful and difficult to navigate. But it's important to remember that grief is a natural and necessary process, and that healing takes time. Reality 6. You will die. As the American poet Emily Dickinson once wrote, "Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me." Death is the only certainty in life, and none of us knows when our time will come. But it's important to remember that death is a part of the natural cycle of life, and that we can choose to live our lives in a way that gives us purpose and meaning. As the philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good." These are some of the harsh realities about life that people often try to avoid or deny. But acknowledging these realities can actually help us lead better lives. As the author James Baldwin once wrote, "Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced." Let's face these harsh realities head-on, with courage and resilience. Let's live our lives with purpose and meaning, and make the most of the time we have. As the writer Paulo Coelho once said, "One day you will wake up and there won't be any more time to do the things you've always wanted." Do it now. Remember to face these realities with courage, and live your life to the fullest. As the American writer Henry David Thoreau once said, "Go confidently in the direction of your dreams." Live the life you have imagined.